Franklin's last official act was to abolish slavery in the state of Pennsylvania when he was 80 years old, and he got it done. He wanted to put it in the Constitution. So did Washington, Adams, and Governor Morris. They couldn't. The reason they couldn't was because they would have lost the southern states, which had to have the labor. So they made the consolation by allowing for amendments. And the amendments have corrected a lot of the things that they would love to have done initially, but they couldn't. So those guys were always reaching compromise. And the fight was, how much power are we going to give the federal government? Well, Hamilton wanted a strong central government. He fought alongside Washington in the early stages of the war, which is how Hamilton ended up in Washington's cabinet. Okay, so he knew the soldiers couldn't be paid because in those days,
treasury.
The Confederacy didn't have the power to tax.
I got to click this thing here, then I got to go over here, and then I got to do this because I'm a fidgeter. And
something's happening.
Okay, here we go. Do not feed, house, and provide medical care to those who really need it.
Right.
What does that mean?
That means you explain to me why we should have the homeless being given alcohol if they're alcoholics, needles if they're druggies, and allowed to camp on the streets and ruin the inner city, shut down the merchants, drive away the industry, when the federal government can spend billions on bullshit. Where is the help that these people need?
That is an interesting point of view. Do not feed, house, and provide medical, because basically what you're doing is you're enabling them and you're continuing the crisis.
And it destroyed the city of San Francisco.